What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and this week I'm in the Isuzu X-Rider 4x4 and this is the top spec within the range. I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about this bakkie, as well as how does it stack up against the VW Amarok and the Toyota Raider. So let's get into it. So from the front of the vehicle, it looks quite nice. I really like the X-Rider design. This red with these black finishes make it look quite sporty. And at the front, you've got LED headlamps with daytime running lights. This huge black front grille with your Isuzu logo in red. And at the bottom of your bumper, you've got a black skid plate, also playing on that two-tone contrast on this vehicle. And then you've got some fogs at the bottom of your bumper as well. So under the bonnet, you've got a 1.9 liter turbo diesel motor, and it's good for 110 kilowatts and 350 newton meters of torque. It's mated to a 6-speed automatic box, and it drives quite well, but the only complaint I have is that at the lower revs there's huge turbo lag, so it does take a little bit of time to get going. But once you build past that, the vehicle does move quite nicely. The ride is quite comfortable and it feels familiar in terms of what you're used to from a bakkie perspective. This one's obviously full 4x4, so you've got your 2 high, 4 high, as well as 4 low, and then you've also got hill descent and rear diff lock. So I think in terms of fuel consumption, I've been getting about 10.9 liters, so it's not too bad, but I don't like the setup in this 1.9 liter motor. It feels a little bit underpowered. Other than that, it drives quite well and it's pretty comfortable and pretty decent on the road. And obviously from a 4x4ing perspective, it's more than capable with the, Isuzu known for their 4x4 capabilities and off-road capabilities. So I'm not too fussed about that stuff. Moving along to the side of the vehicle, you've got 18-inch rims, finished in this two-tone machine finish with this gloss black, and then they've wrapped in this general all-terrain tires. And then you've got your black mirror housings, you've got your side sill for easy access into the bakkie, as well as your roof rails, allowing you to kind of add some load on top of your bakkie. So from the rear of the bakkie, you've got some LED tail lamps, you've got your bin liner and cover closing, which is basically top, and it is manual. You've got your sports bar at the back with your X-Rider badging, and then you've got a tow bar here with a 2.1 ton towing capacity. And then you've got your spare wheel mounted under the bakkie. You've got a tailgate with no gas strut bar included in it. You jump inside the Isuzu X-Rider and it is starting to feel quite dated. I mean, the interior in the Isuzus haven't been updated in quite a while, and it is starting to show when you compare it to the competition, right? You've got analog dials with a small digital cluster in the middle of them. You've got some basic functionality on your steering wheel, your radio controls, as well as your cruise control. And then you've got your media unit, which is touchscreen, and it does offer Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as Bluetooth. But other than that, the functionality within it is pretty basic, and the experience is starting to feel a bit tacky. You've got aircon controls, and then you've got one type A port at the bottom, as well as a 12-volt charging point. You've got 6 cup holders, storage on either side of your door, as well as on top of your cubby and on top of your dash. But just a lot of plastics around the vehicle, and doesn't really feel pretty much quite premium at all, to be honest with you. Just a lot of plastics, and you've got some black and red finishes on the interior, bringing that X-Rider sportiness on the inside. But other than that, overall it does feel still quite basic. And in the rear, you've also got one type A port. The rear doesn't have any aircon vents, and it does have 4 cup holders though, 2 on either side of the door, as well as 2 in your center armrest, and some storage behind each seat. Alright, so let's just talk about the competitors in the segment. Obviously a very fierce segment, with the VW Amarok and the Toyota Raider competing directly with this Isuzu X-Rider and making its job quite a difficult one, right? You've got the VW Amarok, which comes in at 780,000 Rand. It makes more power, than this X-Rider, and it has a far more modern interior as well. Additionally, you've got the Raider, which is 150 kilowatts, powered by that 2.8 GD6 motor, and it's priced at 858,000 Rand, so quite a bit more expensive than this Isuzu X-Rider, which comes in at 750,000 Rand. So it is the cheapest from the lot, but you are also getting the least, right? You are not getting a modern interior, it's quite dated, as well as this 1.9 liter turbo diesel engine, which I feel is a little bit lazy and underpowered for this vehicle. So, you know, I'm going to be leaning towards the VW Amarok, kind of in between, and you're not getting maximum power, but you are getting additional bump in power, 125 kilowatts, plus you're getting a far more modern interior. So I think that's going to be my pick of the bunch, and that's where I'm going to be spending my money if I am looking for a bakkie in around that 750 to 800,000 Rand mark. Obviously, the Hilux is there, and you know, it is a tough one because commanding quite a substantial price more than, you know, its competitors. But we all know that the Hilux will hold its value really well. But with that said, it also comes with the risk factor, right? Because of the Hilux, it being a high-risk vehicle in the country. So that's also something for you guys to consider. But, you know, absolutely nothing wrong with it. And, you know, I think from a reliability, resale value, etc., we know the Hilux is gonna command its price, you know, into the future, and making far more power than even the VW, 25 kilowatts more than what the Amarok makes. So if you are in the market for a bakkie, make sure you go over to our site at autoadvisor.co.za to get a competitive price on your next bakkie, and let me know what you think about the process and if our team was able to help you out. And I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Please do make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.